Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. Board is a little dark. Not sure why it's still a little dark, but I'll have to fix the Alexa later. Do I wish to do it this way, or do I wish to do it that way? Let's go this way. I have to prevent any funny business to my F2 square. That much is true. Now I have a weakness on B2 and F2. Everyone should know, just in case they are greedy. But we will see. Oh, well, that's what I was afraid of. Good news is, I can castle. The good news is, I still have the ability to castle. Maybe I can go for some counterplay. Everyone has to go for this sooner or later. It's not too late to give up the ghost and allow the very quick checkmate on that side of the board. So are we threatening two things or only three? In all the confusion, I lost track. So here, there, and yonder. Where is the queen going to be going? Do I check first? Or do I try to trap the queen first? That is the question. Are we still threatening the checkmate on that side of the board if I go bishop to... Let's do it that way, since we're going to be up a rook. Since we're potentially going to be up a rook. Wow. Check, check, check. Do I wish to do it that way? This is like so interesting. I've never seen this happen like this before. We're gonna try to get out of dodge the other way. Oops. Looks like he might have gotten away. But he didn't, fortunately. Oh no, I forgot that I was on time. Well, it might be one of the few times when I've lost that opening for real. I was enjoying that too much. Iran, good work. He outlasted me. Sitzfleisch. Ducash versus Carlson resistance. C'est la vie. This morning's broadcast is, of course, brought to you by the amazing power of chess
Enjoy
informer.
it less. Kingslayer Sloan said less.
Enjoy it less. Ladies and gentlemen, Kingslayer Sloan. Whoa. That's craziness. That is craziness. Dozen toast. Dozen toast. We're just going to try to get all of our pieces into the game as fast as humanly possible. That's interesting. So are we really sacking a pawn, or are we not? Told me once, but I forgot. He can keep developing knights, or he can help me out. Interesting. We're just going to develop just like we're supposed to. Free pawn. Oh no, there's a free pawn. Oh no, my pawn. I always found that rather disturbing when they would go for that. Well, it's almost the same. Oh, that's sad that I didn't take with check. This is a little bit more glamorous, of course. That was such a terrible example of technique, though. Terrible example of technique. I always had rook h2 and queen h5, queen takes h4. So even if bishop e1, I think it was an unstoppable checkmate. It's gonna have to do. Lost my voice in the middle of this week. It is Father's Day tomorrow. I will stream in the morning. I wonder if it's Father's Day around the world. That's a good question. Arsenal fan Richie. Inuka's a fan of Penguin. Nicely done, sir. Great choice of name. Inuka. Let's give a quick shout out to the French Bishop Chesscast. About to be renewed. For the most part. Namaste. Namaste. Can't tell if it is the Far East or Shim at 9730. Shim, welcome to the dojo. I have not personally met Jesus, honestly. I do know that
Jono Nationalba.
he's out
Thanks
there.
for following.
Well, at least it knew how to say it. I don't feel like I'm in the mood for refuting the I don't feel in the mood for refuting the maybe I should have played. It looks like this was a very, almost natural almost natural disturbance in the force. This was an almost natural disturbance in the force. Arsenal fan Richie must have taken care of Aram for me. Is this going to stop it? Where did we start the day? Well, we started the day at 2011, so we can't possibly mess this one up.
Gabriel Correa.
Lost 10 rating points.
Good morning.
Good morning, Gabriel Carrera. How are you? Let's not go to hell. I think we're already in hell in the United States. The good news is most of the country has finally learned not to be naive. We're such a young country. Spoiler alert for those of you who have never really watched Better Call Saul, but the character development in that movie, in that television series with the last 5 seasons, perhaps the best series for character development on television.
Calm down, John.
I don't have to calm down. I just have to say,
Hoorah.
I just have to stay diligent and avoid the fascist evil tides. Everyone said calm down to the Germans that were not willing to
I am good and you.
burn and eat the Jews alive. I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to stand by while people are. So, moment of truth. Do I go with Kramnik? I just did Nepo Kramnik this week. I believe I have to. But should I play it the Nemo way? Nemo has a very interesting way of playing this as well. I don't think I'm playing this correctly. Obviously. Obviously, I don't think that I'm playing this correctly. But live and learn. For one moment,
said, "Wow, a Nemo reference a common."
she is the original variety streamer of Strike. She is the original variety streamer of Strike.
King Slayer Sloan said. TSK.
Tisk, indeed.
Gabriel Corrier said. Do you know GM Soupy?
I do not. Can I get away with this? That was the whole reason I planned for it. Just gonna be calm. As Rogan said, we're just gonna be calm. We're going after this isolated pawn in due time. Was it available last move? It might have been available last move. That's craziness. If it were available last move. Alexa? Oh, my Alexa's out. On this particular device, anyway. All right, I have to return this, right?
Gabriel Corrier said. Talking about your move.
Talking about my move? Yeah, my opponent did find a very good way of winning a couple of pawns, it appears. But I'm not entirely sure that it's the way that I have to be concerned. Oh, well, did it appear on my record? It did not appear on my record, but I got a nice win in nonetheless. Wow, I can't believe I finished on the, By the way, for those of you who are not already in the dojo, the next event is starting shortly. We have the Swiss Wang Zili, retired Grandmaster. He was the 5th Grandmaster from China. I did not know that he was retired. He's up there in age, June 14th, 1968. We're switching over to...
Pegasus SWE said. Well done, John.
And we need to unleash this one.
Arsenal Fan Richie said.
It does say...
Entry code for Swiss.
It does say the entry code in the description. but I'm removing it now so that we can refresh. What? Still says it's an entry code. Oh no. The entry code for the Swiss is there, but I thought I did it. Entry conditions. Oh, I didn't save. There we go. What? Time must be set in the future. I can't save this. Let's see if it works now. Please tell me. All right, that was close.
Arsenal fan Richie said. Maybe delay it 2 or 3 minutes to give people chance to join.
I think all of the regular people
Arsenal
that are
fan
here
Richie
are here.
said. Otherwise they have to wait for first round to end.
Did I get it in time? I did. Good choice, good selection. I also want to be able to clue in.
Arsenal fan Richie said. Just in time, good job.
My password. Clue in my Amazon password to the Alexa. Oh no. I need a verification code as well. Let's do it. Whoops. I wanted to reload. Verification code sent to your phone. My Amazon Alexa was not logged in, or at least it reset or updated, and then it wants a verification code from your phone. Hopefully that works. It's really annoying that my Alexa didn't work. I couldn't turn on anything so easily. It looks good. Thank you, hon. I wasn't sure if I got the password right, but I got it. Love you. Bye. Alexa, turn on broadcast. Now my coffee warmer is ready. Can't turn on anything. I have 3 different sets of outlets that turn on, including the light. I have 45 seconds to go and get fresh coffee. Let's hope the first round is a good one. Let's change the name of our Swiss. Control C. The name of our tournament title, anyway. There you go. All right. Now we're in business. When I talk away from the microphone, it is not great. Robert FP, we're answering E4 with E5. Oh, we never got a chance to look up that last game. Maybe we will after this round. We're gonna play the Goring Gambit, eh? Okay, let's see how it goes. Ah. Not so sure about this. Where's the knight going? Am I trapping my own knight? Am I winning more material? Wow. He got me here. That much is true. I feel like I have to guard the better part of what is going on. Interesting. I can't guard the pawn? That's so strange. Let's pretend as though the pawn does not need guarding. How about that? Just saying, the pawn does not need guarding. Does this pawn move again? It does seem to move again. Where is the future? Looks as though this is the future. He is getting out of dodge pretty well. Oh no, that's not getting out of dodge. Got a check. I'm not after that bishop, by the way. I'm after keeping all of his pieces inactive. Although going after that bishop was a good thing to do. Well, totally unexpected. So silly of me. I don't think he's escaping that mating net. Oh no! Wow, did I really get away from this? This is taking way too long. Not that it should, but Robert FP, hang in there, buddy. Robert FP's last assignment was to study Capablanca. Good job. The two worst words in the English language. Whiplash. All right, we're going for coffee. That much is true. Please check out the amazing power of chess and format. Also check out Chessable. And the socials while I'm gone. Be right back with coffee. Just in time. Just in time. All right, we've got an E5 theme going. Normally, I think I would expect a Sicilian from Arsenal fan, but we've been talking about this particular line, or these particular lines. Booster away. But black can escape. This is a Swiss, of course. So let's just do a quick damage control and assessment. Can I play it that way? No reason to give him a center pawn if he doesn't want one. I think we're attacking enough pawns. There should be some compensation. Well, isn't that fascinating? What a clever man. What a clever man. How annoying. So is everything still covered? That is the question. I would like to be able to trap him in some way. But he's got bishop a3. Let's not worry about that so much. We have a minority attack. More accurate might have been F3. We're rerouting back to the A3 square. If and when possible. All right, so this was the plan. Is it a good plan? That is the question. It does not look like a good plan at all. Does not look like a good plan. Bishop takes c7, rook takes check, and then rook over, trying to threaten, to threaten, to threaten. My knight's hanging the whole time, unfortunately. Bishop d3 check is very annoying. Regardless. There's just nothing here, folks. There's just nothing here. I'm still in trouble. Or am I? Actually, I'm not in trouble. Actually, I am in trouble. Check, 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 and check. He forces me up. Oh, well, let's go down with the fight. Whoa, did not expect that. I think you had the very simplistic, you have so many pieces on this square that you could just force the trade of rooks. And there he had mate in 2. Arsenal fan, you're killing me if you don't see mate in 2. I cannot resign if you don't see mate in 2. But I don't have any choice but to resign because you don't see mate in 2. Arg. That's not good. Let's do some more research on this. So D6 is the other line. This was recommended in another tome. D6. Rookie 1 is the most popular
Arsenal
move.
fan Richie said. GG John the First was out of theory after A4. I have never played this as black.
But didn't we research this the other day?
Arsenal fan Richie said. Yeah, but it was a different continuation from what I remember.
Yeah, the continuation you looked at before was knight to d4, knight takes d4, knight takes d4, d5. And we were looking at c4.
Arsenal fan Richie said. That's right. Arsenal fan Richie.
I thought the
said,
whole reason you were
I
playing
couldn't
into it was
remember
because of
it.
that. It really doesn't matter what opening you play as a strong player. Yeah, this position is so dead equal. I forgot about this continuation. Why does
Arsenal
knight take
fan Richie
c5?
said,
Why is
I was just trying to equalize honestly.
queen e2 has not been played? But queen e2 was a move that I was thinking about.
Arsenal
It's true that I
fan Richie
didn't really like.
said. Oh, net round starting.
Thank you. So let's look for a better move here. E6 is what I'm supposed to be playing, if you're getting the pawn back. E6, bishop e6, ab5, knight e5, knight d4. So I didn't play e6. But I couldn't see the value in losing a move in order to. Are we going to play the Frankenstein Dracula variation? No,
6 raiders from
So now
Cameron
we're trapped in
Vinicius
Fisher's Mind battling his
have
own
joined.
private army, and if we get
Cameron
killed,
Okio.
we'll be lost in
Cameron
limbo
and
for our race to the
Okio
sun.
Chess. Good morning. How are you? Namaste.
Только мать ему. Shaken, not stirred.
I just realized. Wait, did it not work? It doesn't work on YouTube. That's the problem. Wait just a moment here. My SO doesn't work. Thank you, buddy. Namaste. Cameron I. Alright, if I can spell it properly. Cameron Gino. I thought I was thinking. I wonder if everybody is logged in. Let's find out if Nightbot is logged in. I haven't been on Nightbot in a while. Gotta make sure that Nightbot is logged in. Alrighty. Nightbot seems to be logged in. That's the only other mod. Did we really not get a shout out to Kamaniko Chess? What is going on? Namaste, everybody. I am FIDE trainer and National Master John MacArthur. If somebody could give Cameron Gino a chess a shout out, that would be great, because I don't understand why it's not working. I'm going to try it one more time. Cameron Gino. Oh, Gino-kyo. Is that what is going on? Gino chess. Nope, still doesn't work. Cameron. Cameron too. Please follow Cameron Geo Chess. That's all I can say. That's all I have to say about that. Am I covered enough? I think I am. I am going to check out Cameron Geo Chess right now. I'm already following Cameron Geo Chess, but it gives me a chance to... Oh, wait just a moment. About... to copy it and make sure that I'm not doing it wrong. Cameron Pinocchio Chess. All right, got him. Step out of this danger just a little bit. Water. Yada, yada, yada. My blurb is not in. And our sound alerts weren't working, is that correct? I have to go back and check to see if our sound alerts were working.
I have arrived.
Yes, blurb is here. Test widgets. Oh, wait, I can do it this way.
So, now we're trapped in Fisher's mind battling his own private army, and if we get killed,
That's better.
we'll be lost in limbo till our brains turn to scrambled egg.
Just in case I didn't hear or see the sound alert from before. Am I losing a pawn on this deal? I do not know.
King Slayer Sloan said, John got any good coaching advice?
Earlier, I was mentioning to Robert F.P. that he absolutely had to just not guarded enough. Is that the story? We're going to wedge this bishop in as best we can. That was silly of me. I had to take.
Arsenal fan Richie said. Very well played, Charles.
Charles got you. Charles is a rising star, a pillar of our community. Wow, he's going in there. That's interesting. This means that I have to come out on that side. Just to keep everyone at bay. So he's got knight a4, queen a5, well now. Do we take? Do we lock down on the center the right way? How is he going to recapture? I know he's trying to win a knight. Oh, bollocks. Trying my best.
Arsenal fan Richie said. He is a tough nut to crack, this Ariel.
He is. I was worried that he was going to do that. I really was mildly worried that he was going to do that. I was actually more worried about queen to g5. Can I do it this way? So I thought I was trapping this queen, but I could be wrong. I have to remember that I am short on time. I did not remember that. Arg. I feel like I was slightly better at one moment in the attack, but I was definitely worse material-wise the whole way through. I had nothing the whole time. Absolutely nothing the whole time. Up until that
Arsenal
moment.
fan Richie said, I got crushed.
Oh, you know what I haven't done? I think it's too late. But really the notification needed to be sent for this tournament in the Rapid and Classical Dojo. Darn it. We'll just see, what round are we up to here? This is round number 4. I don't believe that any more games can be played. I don't believe that anyone else can join. I do believe I was caught by I learned my lesson. I most certainly learned my lesson. About the notifications for the
Arsenal
tournament.
fan Richie said, my opponent joined and timed out in their first game.
Oh,
They
no.
may now doing the same to me might be an idea to kick them from the club, because after flagging in a Swiss it automatically withdraws you, meaning they would have manually re-entered to do the same again.
Yep. They are online. Hey, I thought I pre-moved this. Does the pre-move not stick if I'm not there? That's strange. Queen A4 doesn't work here. Wait a minute. Or does it? Or does it work here? I've played so many games where this tactic does not work. That it never occurred to me that I would ever have a day when the tactic did work. Yes, this is right out of my book. Oh, and he allowed it to happen. He allowed it to happen. I was supposed to play knight takes f7 first. D6, C5, bishop C4, too slow. It's not worth it, is it? Can I keep the bishop pair? Maybe. Does he know my bishop can move backwards? He figured it out. Charles and Ariel Zamora, the battle that we've all been waiting for. 20.5 to Ariel versus Charles. A very, very clever exchange sacrifice. And then how does he answer rook to e5?
Arsenal Fanrichi said. Interesting. Eventually he played and fell into an opening trap that I found over the board in a game versus the Nimzo Larsen a few years back. It's a complete novelty I came up with.
Really? Is he giving back the exchange on this note? I was tempted to play rook to g6, rook to e6 check. And then rook check, and then bishop.
Arsenal fan Richie said, ILL find the game to show you, then show the game with Krishna. Arsenal fan Richie said, ULL laugh.
Ah, this is even better, perhaps. So now we get another check, another check. I'd be tempted to go in this direction, actually. Oh, this can't be right. This cannot be correct. Maybe we needed to play a4 first. Ah, because he was paralyzed, we could have played a4 first. We could have prepared the move rook e6. He's all bundled up.
Lauren JW said, good day, John.
Bishop f3. He's all tied down to that knight. He can't move anywhere. No, I don't think you needed that, to be honest. But is it a mating net now? That is the question. Is it a mating net with b5? Is it a mating net with b5?
Lauren JW said, hi Arsenal fan Richie, good to see you again. Arsenal fan Richie said, hi Lauren, hope
He's
you are
unraveling,
well.
sir. Got c6, b
Lauren
takes
JW
c6.
said, I am good, I don't play chess anymore, but I still like to support John.
Namaste, thank you so much. What? They didn't go for it? Charles is definitely falling to Ariel Zamora if he's not hustling here.
King Slayer Sloan said, Lauren JW 33, 20 days from now you're gonna be back.
I don't think we have a choice but to take. Oh, unless we both get queens? Is that the story?
Lauren JW
Is this really that good?
King Slayer Sloan, the wheel of time turns.
Pawn takes. Knight takes. Is it a perpetual check? That is an interesting prospect. Could it be a perpetual? King to c5 is the problem. I feel like knight takes c5, knight takes c6 is key. Good question. Yeah, we have to study the classics. Never give up, never surrender. So knight takes, rook takes, d2, bishop e2. And is it just equal after capturing? I guess he's not going to lose. Charles can save this game if he takes the rook. But he must take the rook.
Arsenal Fanrichi said, I must not have imported it to Lichess game went b3 e5 and c6 e3 and f6 b flat 5 bd6 and f3 e4 and e7 my novelty after f4 c5 and e2 a6 b f6 g f6 b c4 b5 b f7 black is winning but double-edged master chess dojo. Arsenal Fanrichi said,
very cool.
Played in 2022.
Very, very cool. What's going on here? Oh, there it is. I have too many tabs open. That's the problem. Go figure.
Arsenal Fanrichi said, definitely pays to remember your own games.
Rook to h5. Oh no, there was a check. And now Charles has survived through rascaliness. What did he do to deserve this? So let's say it was. He simply got behind the pawn. And I'm not sure why he saved that pawn.
Arsenal
that pawn's not
Fanrichi
going to help him win.
said,
He just needs to get
Lauren
moving.
JW33, how come do you do any...
Lauren JW. How are you? How is your niece? Wow, Charles survived. As well he should. I may get a game against him. There are 2 rounds
Lauren
left
JW
if the pairings
said,
allow it.
Arsenal Fanrichi note playing chess makes me feel worthless no matter what I do to fix it. Therapy hasn't helped, so I quit. Lauren JW said, I enjoy watching it though.
Let's see if he's done his homework. He has not done his homework. He has not done his homework. He did not study
Arsenal fan Richard
what he was
said,
supposed to study.
Sorry to hear that, but glad you looking after yourself. Lauren JW said, it's all we can do, right?
I don't completely understand the absolute nature of the necessity to stop playing. This is supposed to be an escape. A means of
King Slayer Sloan said, goodness. Lauren JW said, I guess you don't really need to understand, it's just a reality I live with, nothing more to it really.
yes. This was necessary first. Well, maybe it wasn't necessary first. I did hang my d4 pawn. Was he being kind to me? I don't think so.
King Slayer Sloan said, Lauren JW33 snap out of it, slap slap.
And now for something completely indifferent. Yeah, h4 would have been a better move on the previous move. We're going to prepare to barnacle for the 4 versus 3 on one side of the board endgame. Am I getting away from this? I don't think so. Unfortunately, I do not think so. Student surpasses teacher. So my last ditch effort was rook takes e6 check, but this does not work. So can I run for it? I think I have to do this first, because I can't allow him to play queen to c4, pinning me.
Arsenal fan Richie said, "Not like this."
No, I am completely toasted. He's got knight f4 as well. Yep, it's all over but the shouting, unfortunately. It is all over but the shouting. Nicely done. I have to play a lot better chess if I'm going to get something going here. I'm not a huge fan of e6, honestly, but it is the way Karpov would play it, so there can't be that much wrong with it. His homework, though, to play for a win was to play a little bit more dynamically. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this line. So rook c1 and rook e1. I did play rook e1. Rook c1 seemed logical to me in order to bring the bishop back. a3 also seems very proper. Shouldn't be anything wrong with this, but black is better. Karl Khan is a beast. And I have to play bishop to b1 now. I played this now and I lost the pawn. So he played queen c7, and I somewhat transposed, but I'm still losing. So I have no choice but to either play or rook to c1 and correct my course. After that, I think it was all downhill. Queen to d3 straight away. Only because he can't move the knight. Knight to c5 for compensation, eh? Queen to c7, knight b7, bishop e4. Got it. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. And if knight to f6, then I get to play knight to d7 and remove the defender. Or attempt to remove the defender. Live and learn, everybody. Live and learn. Charles played very, very well. Yeah, I actually thought he might play g takes h4 first. There's so much going on here, but this was simple enough. Queen h4 is not as good as rook h4. f3. That does make sense. I didn't like king f1 because of queen c4. I felt it was just too simple. After all, he's up a pizza and a pawn. So all he has to do is trade queens. And then again, I needed to play
Sometimes
f3.
I hate myself.
Sounds like it should be a song from the 80s. I hate myself. Oh no, that was touching. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Arsenal
I did
fan
not
Richard
play that very well.
said, I just had a completely winning position, missed a mating tactic to win a whole rook, got pissed and hung a queen immediately afterwards.
Yeah, you have to really keep your composure at all times, even in the face of adversity. Is my rating really 2088? How did that happen? That's not possible. Oh, this is my rapid rating.
Arsenal fan Richie.
My blitz rating
Said,
started for the day at
I
2011.
know for sure it's the biggest issue with my chess game.
Anger management. So, a long time ago,
Arsenal fan Richie said, I ride the highs but the lows kill me.
yeah, tell me about it. I think the losses are absolutely the worst.
King Slayer Sloan said, Arsenal fan Richie, you poor junkie.
I don't think that Charles numero uno can get caught. In fact, I don't know that he has
Arsenal fan
anyone
Richie
left.
said, you were gonna say a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago, I had mastered the art, and I still have mastered the art of not getting upset. I shrug off most of those mistakes with the fact that at that moment in time, it is a game. It is unfortunately just a game. But my common expression since the dawn of time is that I do not play games. In fact, I rarely play games. The only one who's gotten me to play games is my grandson. But on average, I just don't play games. I play chess. Chess is far more than a game. It bridges the art on the ethereal sport. And that is why the losses hurt so much. If it was just a game, which it is when you lose.
King Slayer Sloan said, ooh HHH.
Ooh, indeed. Chess is just a game when you lose. But when you win, it is a sport. It is a blood sport. So Krishna Chanda showed up, Arsenal
King
fan
Slayer
Richie.
Sloan said, when do you want to do a podcast?
I almost had time yesterday morning, but then my student came in at 8:15, or my 8:15 student came in very late, but I was almost going to message
Arsenal
you
fan
yesterday
Richie
morning.
said, yeah, I got him with that opening trap. You wanna take a look?
Nice. Oh, that's the one you were talking about. Right.
Said, in original.
Oh, it's this way. When the knight is trapped.
Arsenal fan. NE7 is the novelty.
Very nicely done. Has not been played by anyone here, but unfortunately, let's look at Lee chess. Unfortunately, 218 people on Lee chess have played it. They're doing very well with it. It catches people 9 times out of 10
King
times.
Slayer Sloan said, you should set up a time with chess coach unless he owes me a fee for hours of his time.
Sounds great. Wow, and he wants to trade pieces. How
Set.
kind of him.
Not only
Very tempting to play queen e5, but why not just finish our development?
Set. The word use heavily implied.
All right, it's a deal. Says Coach Andres, I'm putting him on my very serious to-do list.
Paul E. Set.
In fact, it'll pick
Hi,
up
Master
viewership
Chesto
quite a
Joe.
bit.
Arsenal fan Richie. Set.
original game I played c5 and it allows a sacrifice on f7 after bx f6 gx f6.
Arsenal fan Richie. Set.
Sharp but objectively winning for black.
King Slayer Sloan. Set. GN John. Arsenal fan Richie. Set.
Let's get one more in
Take
for him
care,
on
Rogan.
YouTube and on...
King Slayer Sloan. Set. Stay safe, take care.
All right, here we go, part 2.
Paul E. Set. Do you and King Slayer Sloan have a podcast coming up?
We do have a podcast coming up. Ah, he's going to change it. This is not my normal way of handling this, by the way. But I believe it's the same trap should almost work. Ah, so it doesn't work here. It does not work here, interestingly enough. C4 is a bit annoying. Just a wee bit annoying. Well, that helps. Hmm. So he's offering me a pawn. Is he? All part of the plan, folks. All part of the plan. Takes. Takes. Here a check, there a check, everywhere a check. Our original plan was to play knight h4 check here. But we will survive. As long as we know how to live, we'll know we'll stay alive. So let's see, 5 pawns to 6 pawns, but one of us has a safer king. As long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all the love to give. Mm-hmm. I've got all my love to live. Am I really jettisoning here? This is not very, very good. At all. Well, we're just going to have to hope that all the attackers and all the defenders outweigh each other. Rook takes, bishop takes, or bishop takes, rook takes. Will he take another pawn? That is the question. That is the question. In the long run. So where does he plan on going? C6? Really? So here a check, there a check, there a check, there a check. Oh, thank you, hon. So we have Queen C1. Queen G1, Queen F1. Knight takes H2. Yeah, we have to go for it. And we get a Rosen trophy while we're at it. And we get a Rosen trophy. Very nicely done. He did actually spook me really, really well. Wait a minute, it's only 7 rounds. Did not quite make the top 10 because Arsenal fan and Ariel Zamora deservedly offed me. Very nicely done, everybody. Congratulations to Charles numero uno.
Said. Checkmate with a pawn is always cute.
Another Rosen trophy indeed. So, needless to say,
Arsenal fan Richie.
lesson
Said.
coming up.
Very strong performance by Charles.
No, he's so much stronger than his rating. I almost guarantee you that. I cannot contain him anymore in lessons, and
Paul
he is
E.
just amazing.
Said. Arsenal fan Richie, congrats on second.
Absolutely,
Arsenal
sir.
fan Richie. Said.
Cheers, Paul.
Oh,
Arsenal fan
184.
Richie. Said.
Oh, is he a junior?
He is.
Arsenal fan Richie. Said.
ILL have to try harder against him then.
Paul E.
We're going to.
Said. My high USCF rating is now 1587.
That's the way to do it, Paul. That is indeed the way to do it. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Cheers and ciao. Please
Arsenal
enjoy
fan
the
Richie.
lovely,
Said.
ever so
Nice,
earnest
Paul.
Phoebe Witt. We'll run our credits for those who have newly followed. I am FIDE trainer and National Master John MacArthur.
Paul
Please
E.
check out the
Said.
amazing products
Tie
from
bar.
Chess Informant. I have also gotten support from Chessable. I'm not a big fan of Chessable opening courses, but the tactics and endgame repetition is priceless. Namaste, everyone. Cheers and ciao. Thank you for the raid. Come on, Gino. Chess.
Arsenal fan Richie. Said.
Thanks, John. Enjoy your weekend.
There we go. You too, Arsenal fan. Do something fun with the family, eh? Happy Father's Day tomorrow, if it is Father's Day in England as well. I believe it is.